Booyah. What have we got here? A couple of taters. Welcome back, everybody. It's Fat Rogue Sarenixen, and we're playing some more Hellenica. I hope you're enjoying this series. If you are, show your support for the series by booming on that like button. And if this is your first time to the channel, you get to boom, the double boom on that subscribe button. That's the best kind. Alright, so let's jump in it. We just got to Sparta. I was looking at the story. We got story and then the skills. We got 2 skill points to use. Didn't really care for any of the others she had, but let's go look at this. Because this shrapnel bolt, it really kind of sucks. Let's be honest. So that does 16 damage. Hits all enemies in a line. See, I can make use of that. Ooh, that one does 35. Target space. Any enemy in that space that ends in your next turn will be damaged. Let's go with that one. Let's equip it. And then let's look at old Brass Head here. His shield bash. What else has he got? Tribute to Ares. He summons a tribute for each newly defeated enemy. Allies attacking from the tribute space gain a bonus to the damage. Challenge. Iron Vanguard. Startling Defense. Ooh, no, I didn't really care for any of those either. I don't use this roll. What else do we got? Fire a divine arrow that stuns an enemy. Yeah, let's go with that one and see how that goes. And there we go. We're back to that. All done. So we got the Alkablades here. I wonder what he's doing. King of Jealous. We have a strange house, a sealed house, and a Spartan. So let's look at this strange house. Wow, that building's decorated with all kinds of theomechanical ornaments. Who lives there? That was once the workshop of Anaxagoras, an inventor who... Really? He's one of my idols. It's amazing how he can pack his thermomechana with all kinds of miniature gear work and still keep it all stable and reliable enough to chain different subsystems together. Excuse me. And I'm standing right outside his workshop. Can we visit him now, Diana, please? What is this? I guess that's a message. Yeah. Game kind of froze up, I guess. His former workshop, he fled when the Civil War came. Alright, how about the sealed house? That's a fancy house. Who lives there? It's closed by order of the king. Why? This was the house of last sight of Lysander's murder. He was a friend and mentor to the king. A murder? What happened? He was slain by his bodyguard, Brasidas. What? No way. I mean, why would he do that? Who can know what hides in the heart of a traitor? He took the body and fled. If you never found a body, how do you know for sure that Brasidas murdered him? I sure hope Brass is telling the truth about being innocent. Innocent men do not run. Brasidas alone had the key to Lysander's chambers, and his blazed sword was found with him. Diana, this looks pretty bad. Do you think we can still trust him? I don't sense any deception on his part. Nonetheless, I'll watch him like a hawk. Alright, so that's gone. Do you think he's in danger? Definitely. The rebels' hatred for steam technology extends to its creators. Anaxagoras, we have to rescue him. Weren't you really concerned about warning the king and about the equipment the rebels were getting? We can do that afterwards. Come on down, and we could be in trouble, and we might be the only ones who can help him. We don't even know where to find him. Where did you say he lives now? I only know he left heading east. The east got it. Let's go, Donna. Continue. Alright. More tourists. Considering the Civil War, it was surprising enough when the Athenians showed up. You're not unwelcome here, foreigners, but remember our laws. Spartan justice is harsh. If you don't mind my asking, what caused the rebellion? Sparta has always been a land of tradition. When King Agelaus started changing things, some Spartans decided that traditions of slavery and anti-mechanism were more important than the tradition of loyalty to our king. They can say freeing Sparta's slaves is you pending the natural order of things, or I don't know what you pending means. The natural order of things. They can say introducing Theomechani will weaken our warriors. But none of that excuses breaking their oaths to Sparta and its king. They're traitors, and we'll deal with them accordingly. Alright. Everyone seems so calm, even though there's a war going on. We spent our lives training for battle. I'm only upset that my duty is here and not on the front lines. Well, let's go talk to the old kingy poo. But I don't understand why you don't just force the rebels into a decisive battle in the open field. Their motley band is hardly an army, and you have the greatest soldiers in Greece and some truly frightening machines of war. If even half the stories about your army's steam-powered Autokinetons are true, they'll tear through your foes like the Cyclops of legend. And so great will be your victory that my foes, look at him. Look at him. He's got a big steampunk arm and everything. My foes were Spartans before they were rebels. Overestimating your advantage is a sure path to defeat. Additionally, my commanders report that the rebels have shown unnatural strength when facing our Autokinetica, piercing their iron armor and melting their gears. Sounds like overactive imaginations trying to excuse military defeats. Perhaps you should consider new commanders. Perhaps you consider that no matter how wealthy or powerful your family is in Athens, it means nothing in Sparta. And as Sparta's king, I would rather take strategic advice from a chirping bird. Aw, yeah. What's this? Are more Athenian mailers here to tell Spartan king how to conduct his war? What? No, not at all. If you want to help fixing the broken Theomechani, then I'm your girl. Otherwise, you do your Spartan things. We just wanted to warn you about some equipment the rebels recently received. You were spying on the rebels? Well, not intentionally. We just happened to be in the area when they got a shipment from some pirates. It seems they have a powerful ally somewhere across the sea. What kind of ally and what kind of equipment? Well, we didn't get close enough to look at them, but the master rebel leader said they would help him in the war. I see. And what exactly do you expect me to do with this information? All you told me is that someone somewhere gave something to my enemy. Then perhaps it's time for a reconnaissance mission. Oh, so you, like that Alcimedes brat, would presume to teach tactics to the king of Sparta. Who said anything about your soldiers? I would sooner stalk a rabbit on a donkey than have a Spartan scout. The two of us, however, are adept at moving unseen. We are? You girls would be worthless in war. I assumed a king would be wiser in how he treated a servant of Artemis. You're in Arctos? Please forgive my earlier rudeness. I was in sour mood because it doesn't matter. Know that I have the highest respect for your goddess and her disciples. If you would be willing, I think I might have a task well suited to your talents. Oh, we'd definitely like to help. As adventuring heroines, we're always looking for our next challenge or quest. I see. The news of secret shipments to rebels, in addition to some unexplained setbacks in the battle, are proof enough. It's time to end Sparta's diplomatic isolation. I want you to take an offer of an alliance between Sparta and Athens to Socrates. Pardon me, King Asellus, I couldn't help but overhear, and I must stress to you the folly of that idea. Being Alcimede, I'm very familiar with important people in Athens, and I don't think they would be receptive to your offer. Most of Athens isn't very fond of Sparta, and they've got their own troubles with the Luddites at present. I especially wouldn't send your message with these two barely civilized girls. On the other hand, if you would ask me to deliver this message, I could use my connections to... Hold your silver tongue, Athenian brat, or I'll cut it out. Your oily speech might win you a favor in the assemblies, but in Sparta, you're just a snake. Now go slink back to your hole. Returning to important matters, I realize Athens and Sparta haven't always seen eye to eye, but we should unite to deal with the growing Luddite menace. Booyah! Well, we got rid of Dum Dum. Anything else we can click? Alright, let's click him again. Since you're asking us to bring your offer of an alliance to Athens, we should probably know a bit more about Sparta. Like, why are you at war? Of course, though it's hardly a grand revelation. Simply, Sparta has always been a city-state that rigidly follows tradition. And while this discipline has helped our army remain undefeated for 2 centuries, it makes us stubborn when presented with new ideas. We waited so long to enter the age of steam that many found its advances radical and threatening. That is where the seeds of rebellion were sown, but I didn't realize it at the time. Even when I nearly came to blows with my friend and mentor, Lysander, I convinced myself his doubts were merely passing discomfort. I can't imagine anyone not liking Theomacheni. The rebel Spartans fear being lost in the age of steam. If I were wiser, I might have more tactfully approached my next goal of freeing our slaves, but I thought the loyalty of Spartan people was absolute. I was wrong, and my folly was cost the lives of so many in this war. I didn't realize that Sparta still had slaves until recently. It's a shameful chapter in our history, but without steam power, our slaves had to be the backbone of our workforce. Their thankless labor in our fields was the only reason we had the food to feed our armies. Wow, I didn't think it was possible for a Spartan to admit wrongdoing. Are you ever going to ask about my theomechanical arm, or are you just going to keep staring at it? I'm sorry, it's such an exquisite device, as intricate and beautiful as the wings on a butterfly, and sturdy as a train. I don't recognize all of its pieces, and that glow. Is it a living machine? Living machines of Pythagorean are a myth. The Order is just a bunch of heretical outcasts who hide in the shadows and make up grand rumors about themselves. You've encountered them, then? No, but their ideas are ridiculous. Machines are made of brass and steel, and they're powered by coal. They can't have souls. Ah, but you've never encountered them. Then isn't it possible the rumors are true? Perhaps they really do build wonders and hide them with the utmost secrecy. Maybe they really have created theomechanical life. Could he be a member of the Pythagorean order? Though a simple king of Sparta wouldn't know one way or another, of course. This arm was given to me by Hephaestus, after I traveled Greece collecting the theomechanical odds and ends that a capricious nymph had stolen from his workshop. Wow. How did you see Hephaestus? Or what about his workshop? Oh, and what did the theomechanical bits look like? It's a grand tale. It all started when my king, news from the front, the 3rd Division has been destroyed. What? How? Is that possible? It had some of our strongest Autokinetons. We don't know, my king. When we found the remains of their armor, it looked like it had melted. I'm sorry, girls, but this needs my attention. Darren, do you think it's the work of that equipment we saw the rebels get? I can only think of one way to find out. Booyah! Another path unlocked. So we've talked to everybody, we've clicked everything. Whatever shall we do? So we've been down that path. So we have this one. Why does that come up? Oh, it just shows our score. We don't want to talk about our scores. So we can go look for this inventor of yours. I want to help with this battle here. So let's do that. Booyah! But what about the rebels that are probably hunting? If we're lucky, they don't even know where he is yet. And if they've already found him, this might end up being a rescue mission. Okay. I hope he's alright. We know you do. We know you do. Look at that big machine. By Apollo, look at the wreckage. I guess we know what happened to the Spartans on Autokinetons. Alright. But how? Shrugging off spears and arrows as if they were twigs. Well, the ground is charred. Maybe they set them on fire, but bronze doesn't burn. There's something unnatural about this battlefield. Look, I think the Autokinetons mostly intact. A few support trains have been melded together, but maybe I could bypass it. Booyah. What have we got here? A couple of taters? More Spartan scouts coming to survey the fate of their lost division. Like lambs to our slaughter. You've caught a wolf this time, you rebel scum. And a bear, right, Donna? You'll die just as easy as the rest. There'll be no mercy for your cog monkeys. Men, attack. Donna, I almost have this working. Come on, gears, turn. Woo, it's working. Praises to Apollo and Nike. Nike. I've always wanted to drive one of these beauties. Here we go. Defeat all rebels. Deal damage with the Autokinetons. Alright, so we gotta do... What if we can knock them off in the water and kill them? Kill them. Alright, let's go see what this big thing does. Let's see, it has 20. Steamroll. I like a steamroll. That's not enough, though. Let's see what this chop does. Boom. And then let's do you. And then we'll smack you. Get you out of the way. And then you move to here and hit defend. Booyah! Let's see how this Autokineton works. Stop. That's 20 piercing. That's pretty impressive. Doesn't look like they die if they fall under. It looks like they can get up right there. Stupid spears. Stupid spears. Oh wow, he went 4 spaces there. Hey, it's more bad guys. We like bad guys. Come here. Do this weird attack here. And then you go here and attack here. Then you go here and attack here. Boom, boom. Booyah! Out of here. Boom. What you guys gonna do now? Oh. 1, 2. Oh. Alright, so you get a slap in the face. You get this. I thought I clicked it. Apparently not. You. Let's move over here and get rid of this guy. Boom. That way we'll make him come to us. And we'll be able to heal him next round. Oh, he's got 1 hit point. See that crap? Boom. What you gonna do with your 1 hit point? Oh yeah, we're getting them all lined up now. You see that? All 4 of them are lined up. Excuse me, all nice and pretty. If we go here and do this attack. Oh yeah. And then we come here and we attack these guys. And then you just go ahead and finish him off. Booyah! Boom! You ready for this? This is gonna be amazing. Boom! Aw, that one guy lived. Dirty cheater. Ow. Alright, you need to move. Let's see if we can't rotate this around so I can see a little better. To here. And then you can class this here. Boom. You need to go here and attack this guy. You need to attack here. That should take care of those guys. Booyah! Oh, he lived. Oh, who's he gonna attack? Oh, they're smart. They're too smart for their own good. Oh, no. Alright, so you move here and attack this. Actually, let's move here. And then you attack this dude. Get rid of him. You move here and attack this dude. You attack this dude. And booyah! That might just end it right there. We just ended the entire Civil War right there. Oh, he's got 5 hit points. Booyah! Yay! 90 bounce damage. Well, that was amazing. I gotta get one of these. Shield grind. That wasn't even a fight. I expected more from the rebels. Haven't they been defeating Spartans' Autokinetons troops? But the Spartans didn't have an ace Autokineton pilot on their side. Oh, look, it seems they're not done. Excuse me. Look, we got some more bad guys to fight. Oh, and we got the mask guy. He's got some kind of phoenix on his face. On his shield. What's this? The brass head's too slow to run away? You'll pay for that boast, girl. I think that's Lascivious, in my opinion. Men, show them our mask. But sir, you said to only... I thought you would be man enough to beat this cur and her Spartan pet. The mask now. Oh, hold on guys, my phone's making noise. I'm gonna shut her off. There we go. You are Spartans, you cowards, so scared of change that you betrayed your oaths and your king. Now in defeat, you turn to barbaric magic. By Ares, you'll pay for your crimes today. Presidius, ever the brass eagle. I knew leaving you alive was a mistake, but the fates have granted me the chance to correct it. What have you done? Artemis, what happened? Ow. She's coming too. I'll summon the others. Try to relax now, Arctos. Where am I? We were fighting the Spartan rebels, and there was a storm of fire in the valley. Is she okay? Don't worry, Arctos. Your companions are fine. Here she comes now. She's awake. Thanks Zeus, I didn't think any woman would survive that. Donna, are you okay? How many fingers am I holding up? Your friend will be fine, Nepheli. She's under the care of her most skilled healer in Greece. That's a relief. I mean, I've gotten some bad burns messing with Theo McKenna, especially working on that super pressurized bulwark. But I was scared you were gone. I'll be fine. But where are we? Who's he? And why have you, Take it easy, Donna. Even an Arctos like yourself is not immortal. Rest now and regain your strength. The Enchantress and I will watch over you. Enchantress? Oh yeah, she's amazing. I wasn't sure you were going to make it until she got to work on you. Even Hippocrates doesn't come close. No human healer, you mean? Whoa! Rest, little bear cub. You can trust Cirque to look over you. You need some clothes on, woman. It's pretty colors and all, but I don't like the artistry on that. I don't like the face. It looks a little messed up. It does have a pointy ear to it. I don't know. We'll see. Not Cirque. Is it Cersei? Cersei? You think it was Cersei? The time for hibernation is over, little bear cub. Wake up. Your body's strength has returned, and your mind will grow sluggish if you sleep too long. Where are they? What have you done with them? I beg your pardon. I know of you, Cersei, the demigoddess who bewitches sailors and turns them into beasts. I don't know if you wanted them on a leash or a dinner plate, but you will bring them to me now. My dear aggressive bear club, I merely offered them sustenance while you recovered. I'm sure they'll be back in here in no time. Grrr. You've earned your ill reputation, witch. Take me to my friends now, or I'll crush your skull in claws. Donna, you're awake, looking healthy and back to your usual growling at people. It sounds as though someone is owed an apology. Maybe after a few things are explained, why are you helping us, and how did we get here? I can answer that. Splendid! Who are you? Oh, that's Skylax. He helped carry you away after that battle went to Hades. He even fought off a few of the Spartan rebels that followed us. It was strange to watch. His movements looked like they belonged to a bird, not a warrior. And even using some sort of barbarian blade, he defeated our pursuers as if they were children. You're a Persian, aren't you? Quite a coincidence you were nearby when the rebels just got a shipment of supernatural weapons from the east. What brought you so far from home? Persia may be my birthplace, but it's not my home. I'm a magician. That sounds like the type of Persian barbarian to me. Nefeli, why don't you tell us what that means? Oh, of course. She thinks I'm useful. I'm not an expert on Persian history, but I think the magicians were a religious group that Artaxerxes suppressed. This was around the time he declared himself the God King and started reforming Persian religion. They were suppressed, slaughtered. We've already knew this part. The same destiny that compelled you to bring me to this bewitching enchantress. Your wounds were grave, Arctos. No mortal healer could have helped you, and I couldn't just let you die, not after. Skylax and I became acquainted back when you were still crawling on all fours as a child, not a bear. He knew I could be relied on for this favor. Don't tell me you were foolish enough to make a bargain with Cersei. She's granted us refuge from your pursuers and treated your nearly fatal wound. Whatever she wants in return cannot be worth your life. If he promised you my firstborn, you're going to be disappointed. Aha, tell me, Arctos, what do you think would be a fair price for saving you? Do you take iron bars? Why don't you leave the girl out of this, Cersei? The two of us can reach an agreement. Ah, yes, Skylax, the exiled magician, still on his quest for true fire. You know, I thought I was sending you to your death when I asked you to claim the scent fragment for me all those years ago. But you ended up being stronger than I imagined. And that was before you studied the teachings of Heraclitus. Before you traveled the north wind to distant Hyperborea to learn the art of sword dancing. Before you slew the great beast that belched fire and forged a blade from its tooth. You have so much you could offer me. Name your price, Cersei, but leave the young Arctos out of it. Why is he so determined to protect me? Yes, I can see how your history might make you desperate to help her. After all, some things can't be undone. However, your offer is most irrelevant. Fortunately for these three, the price of my hospitality has been paid. You see, my cousin Artemis has impressed upon me the importance of aiding Diona and her companions. It's a shame, really. The Spartan would have made a handsome turtle. Nope. Though not all is lost, there are still quite a few things I could do with you, Skylax. He's my companion, Artemis' protection extends to him. Surely you jest, a Persian joining you on your quest to save all Greece. And I know you hadn't met him before you woke up on my island. Skylax of Persia, my foes have grown more numerous and deadly than I imagined. If you're willing, I would ask for your help in fulfilling my goddess's quest and saving Greece. It would be a privilege to fight by your side. Maybe on this journey I can finally just thank you, Artemis. Charming, but you don't really expect me to believe he's your companion. Haven't I said he is? Perhaps you should take up your dispute with Artemis. My, aren't you feral? Barking and growling to guard your pack. But that one doesn't deserve your protection. Now, servant of the huntress, how else would you indulge my hospitality? Boo-yah! Look at that pretty little fox. We're gonna call it right there, guys. This has been the Fat Rogue Sarenixen. I want you to enjoy your day, enjoy your life, and keep on gaming. And may God bless you, and you know He loves you. Over now.